And we're back with this, the second half of the encounter. Team St. Vincent versus Team Dominica. We were scoreless in the first half. Let us see how this half will fare. You know, one of the crucial errors for Team Dominica, or issues, have been that of them passing into the 30-yard box. Their passes have been too strong, and one of the errors or issues for Team St. Vincent so far has been the lack of a midfield presence moving forward in unison. So for both teams, it has been, an attacking issue. I wouldn't say a defensive issue, as we had a scoreless first half. So obviously, the defense have been solid enough. Team St. Vincent, however, has had multiple chances at scoring. Some easy ones they were unable to convert. Team Dominica have had to work a little bit harder for their opportunities and chances. And as he was unable to control, that area of the field is like a sandpit over there. Once the ball gets there, trying to control it becomes difficult. And we have a nice cross in there for Team St. Vincent, but no one to cross into, as Team Dominica is able to flick it out. Good defense, good defense. Good defense. And into the sandpit and out. Yeah, that last cross in by Team St. Vincent, there was only one player in there, and he was behind two Dominican defenders. So the likelihood of him getting that ball is zero. Well, 0 to none. 0 to none, none and zero is practically the same. Let's just say it would have been difficult for him to have gotten that, as the sun is in full effect down here. But thank God for the breeze, because it is cooling down the players just a bit. And the referee called a foul. Late whistle on that. That's a very late whistle. He had to assess, okay, maybe this one is a foul. Let's give it to Team St. Vincent. Team St. Vincent looking to forward. Dominica defense has been solid so far. They have a three-man line of attack, I would say, and cross in. Ooh. Yeah, that is not the cross he was looking for, the cross he envisioned before he kicked that ball, I'm certainly sure. But like I was talking about before the break, the Tour de France, and how spectacular of an event and a feat it is just to be able to complete the race, far less win it, and the players, the riders riding for each other, and teammate just sneaking out a win over the team leader. Well, I wouldn't say sneaking out. He earned his victory. Garrett Thomas, he earned his victory. Nairo Quintana, however, of Colombia from Team Movistar, one would have felt that he would have had a stronger outing. As we have a foul call, it will be Team Dominica's ball. But how about Peter Sagan, the Slovenian or Slovakian, one of those two. I think it's Slovakia or Slovenia, one of those two countries, winning the green jersey. I think it was his 5th or 6th time, which is absolutely phenomenal. For the green jersey, those of you who don't know, and we have a giveaway by Team Dominica, and Team St. Vincent looking to move forward. High ball up. Ooh, header, back header. Team Dominica will get that back out. Team Dominica just is over. And we just have some midfield play right now. Midfield, as the ball is stuck in the midfield. Back and forth. Like a table tennis match. The green jersey, it signifies the best sprinter of the tour. And oh, Team Dominica, look it, somebody say, attempt on goal, sails wide. He probably could have done a little bit better with that, or a little bit more, because he had two teammates ahead of him. It was a 3-on-2, so St. Vincent defense was certainly outmanned. Probably could have, tried to get it closer and have a better shot on goal. So Peter Sagan, is the best sprinter, as he won the green jersey. We have Julien Alaphilippe winning the polka dot jersey, which signifies the best climber. So you receive points at various stages within the race for climbing and sprinting. And as those points accumulate, the one with the most points win those jerseys. We also have the red jersey, which is given daily, the most combative jersey, to the best or most aggressive rider on the day. As Vincent cross in, just a little bit too strong, defended out by Team Dominica. The most combative rider, the most aggressive rider on the day is given a red tag. And we have the white jersey for the best young rider, who is 24 and under, or 23 and under. I can't recall the name of the best young rider right now. And Team St. Vincent has a chance. Maybe a little bit too fancy in the box, as he could have striked from that distance instead of opting for the little crossover move. Nice take there. Nice, good way to elude the defender. That first touch wasn't good, but it went straight to a teammate. All right, Team Dominica looking to counter. No one ready to advance as yet, so has to slow down the play a little bit. In there, Team Dominica in there. He's in there. And just pulls back a little bit. He has two players with him. And Team St. Vincent is able to defend away successfully. And of course, the yellow jersey goes to the rider who is in the lead of the race overall, as Team Dominica is able to. And we have a player down. Oh my goodness. That is the funniest flop I've seen. He was already down, right? He looked at his hand and then he began to roll around in pain. You're supposed to roll around in pain immediately. So he needs to work on his flopping skills, maybe just a little bit more, to become a better flopper. Because originally he seemed fine, he looked okay. It was only afterwards when the referee paid attention to him that he began to roll and get his dramatics on. He needs to attend some more drama classes to become a better flopper. He'll be assessed. I believe it's nothing serious. He'll be up in a few moments. He'll be up. He's fine. It was nothing serious. He probably just got a hand to the face, I believe. A hand to the face, maybe a finger in the eye. Possibly. It's going to be Team St. Vincent's ball. And cross in. And it's Team Dominica's ball. He was certainly looking to get that cross in, but again, there's only one player from Team St. Vincent in the box, and he's behind four. Well, at the time it was four, now it's three. He is behind three defenders. How exactly is the ball going to get to you? Perhaps you would want, and call, it's going to be Team Dominica ball. Perhaps you'd want to be between those defenders. So given the ball passes the first and second defender, it will come to you and you're able to get a boot in. But the likelihood of a ball being crossed in, passing three defenders and getting to you, yeah, it's not very promising. It is not very promising. So Team St. Vincent needs to position themselves a little bit better. The players need to position themselves a little bit better, especially in the 50-yard box when the crosses are coming in, and we will have a foul on that play. It's going to be Team Dominica's ball. This game isn't as long as a regular football match, as it is 40 minutes per. Oh, he almost got caught napping. And attempt on goal, no good. Far out strike. Nice attempt, but it sails over as we play 40 minutes per half. 40 minutes per half. I believe I touched on all the bases of the Tour de France. So for the viewers now, you have a general and basic idea of what the Tour de France involves. 21 stages, trying to ride around France. Person with the least time is the winner. As that one. Boom. Good control by Team Dominica. Coming back up, Team Dominica, Team Dominica, Team Dominica. Unable to cross in there as the defender gets that one out. Team St. Vincent. Oh, good control there. And we're pressing. And ball in again. The striker, number 17, he's always behind 3 to 4 defenders. How will you get a touch on the ball? Especially if the cross is coming in from the opposite wing, or even from the midfield. It's still difficult for the ball to go by 2 or 3 defenders and get to you. You need to be more into the game. Unless if my analysis isn't quite right. Good ball in there for Team St. Vincent. Good. Oh, cleared by Team Dominica. Team St. Vincent. And strike. No good. Was that a strike or a cross? Only he knew. Only he knew. As the ball goes out, it'll be Team Dominica's ball. The energy levels of the players just seem to be a little bit zapped right now. You know, some have their hands on their waist. Like, man, this sun is too hot right now to be playing football. Ain't nobody got time for this. Actually, they do have time for this. They are on the pitch right now. It's going to be Team St. Vincent's ball. You could just see a lot of the players just walking around kind of sluggishly. Some with a slow little trout kind of jog thingy. And Team Dominica. Oh, ouch. He will be given a card certainly for that, as that play was a late one. And he is still down, clutching his ankles. Oh, and he's upright. He's like, I'm good, it's okay. He hobbles off a little bit, assesses to see if there's any long-term injury or long-term pain. Nothing long-term, as he's able to get up and move in. Referee writes this one in his books. Play on. Ooh, nice pass there. And cleared, high ball. Forward for Team Dominica, and good use of the body to prevent the Team DA player from gaining possession of that ball. The crowd, very mild today. Easy like a Sunday morning. It is a Sunday morning, hence the easiness. And stolen by Team Dominica. We have a break. That pass just a little bit too much. Still Team Dominica looking for the player, and the goalkeeper will get that, as that wasn't even of any significant force to be considered a goal opportunity. Team St. Vincent on the attack, moving. Number 19, you should be running up with him, and the keeper, well done by the keeper to come out and get this ball, saying this is where the buck stops. It does not go any further. Good on kick by him. Team St. Vincent with control of the ball. Number 16, and headed out by Team Dominica. Still Team St. Vincent's ball. Team Vinci, man, you guys need to forward together. You can't have one player running up and the others just lagging behind, looking around like, okay, what's going to happen next? What's going on? Does he need me to help him right now? I'll help you out in the next possession. You have this one. You got this. It's tough to be the lone individual going up against 3 or 4 defenders. More than likely that attempt will not be fruitful. And this one, Uh, was that a pass? It certainly wasn't a pass. Because no player could have possibly gotten that ball. And I can see Team St. Lucia warming up right now as they will be facing Team Grenada next. Nice off touch to number 16. Cross in. Too much. Team Dominica will clear. Still Team St. Vincent ball on the left wing. Moving. And still Team St. Vincent. Unable to get the ball back in for the cross. We will have a corner kick. Corner kick for Team Vincent. Oh, they made it a simple one. A little tricky one. Up and no good. Defended by Team Dominica. Still in the box and well defended out. And last touch. Team St. Vincent. Dominica will forward. All right, good move there, good move on the outside. Just unable to control that. Just unable, he acknowledges it. My fault, should have done better with this one. Unable to. Team Vinci just looking for a way now. And have they found that way? Have they found a way? Number 2 able to cut out from Team Dominica, able to defend away successfully. Just a little slip on the sand area. As I believe his foot was, well, they could have had an advantage play on. Rather, they're going to have a kick. And that one, just too much as it is out of bounds. And miscommunication there by Team St. Vincent as it was passed out. Number 4 expected number 2 to be there for the pass, but he was not there. You know, games like football, basketball, netball, volleyball, majority of team sports are all about anticipation. Anticipating first where your player is going to be, and anticipating second where your opponent will be. Not just will be, but you have to anticipate the current position and the future position. So in essence, you have to be, a nice ball, unable to control it. That was a nice ball in there. So in essence, you have to be kind of like a fortune teller, mini fortune teller, to be able to predict. And the referee saying, just relax, guys, really relax. That's enough contact. Not too much contact now. As it'll be Team Dominica's ball. Yeah, you have to predict where your player is going to be and where your opponent will be. That I can tell you is a rather difficult task, but with lots of practice, as Team Dominica ball. Team St. Vincent feels that it should have been St. Vincent ball. We could have a dangerous cross in there. Let's see what Team DA does with that. But with years and years of practice, you are able to anticipate and predict with extreme accuracy, as we will have a 1, 2, 3, and through the wall. Unable to find the back of the net. We had a 1, 2, 3 play just a while ago. Team St. Vincent looking for the fast break, and number 16 making sure he's not offside. He isn't offside. Cross in. Who is there for it? And number 7 just a little bit caught napping, as the defender was able to come and get that one away from him. He probably should have been more aggressive on that play in order to get that ball and a possible goal. Instead, we will have a corner. But the more you practice, the more you're able to fine-tune your skills in your respective craft. As we have a lovely cross in there, and and the keeper is able to secure it in the end. That also probably should have been a goal. Should have. That's a lovely cross in there. Unable to control the header to the extent that he would have wanted to. As we have a cross in Team Dominica. Oh, and that is definitely a foul. It was not intentional. It certainly wasn't intentional. But nevertheless, he got tripped up. And we're going to have a corner from a rather dangerous area. Not a corner, but a free kick in from a rather dangerous area. It's really dangerous. Let's see how Team Dominica sets up for this one. Team St. Vincent will have a two-man wall, is it? They want to set up a three-man wall. They will have a three-man wall. And right into the wall. He has to go past two defenders, unable to do that. Team St. Vincent gets it. Fast break, and he's good. Number 7 has control of the ball. Looking for his man, 16. Found him. Found it. And Team Dominica is well back on defense. The fast break is over. It's just a regular break now. Oh, Team Dominica looking for the fast break now, and unable to get the pass off to his teammate number 16. Team Vincent will be looking for the cross in, and it is out. Just out. Maybe if he was a little bit faster. Pass no good, as Team St. Vincent is able to obtain that ball. Will he cross in? Oh, and we have a crossing, and easily taken by the goalkeeper. Sends it out to Team DA. It's like I could do this all day long. Team DA, and foul call. As you can see, the hands of the coach from Team Dominica in pink and black. He's like, come on. What's taking you guys so long to call this? You should have called it since last week. But yeah, these players certainly have been training for years, I would think, to hone in the skills of football, and any sport in general requires a lot of dedication, discipline, time, patience, passion, focus, all that good stuff. And speaking of which, there's a saying that all men are born equal. And that one is long. Team Dominica, it should have been out. It is out. The referee just a little bit late, so it'll be a kick by Team St. Vincent. On the outward look, or externally, looking, we wouldn't say that all men or all women, men, women, all people are born equally, because, some people are taller, shorter, different skin color, different physical attributes, giftings, and abilities. But I believe the equality that we speak of is the fact that, and we have Team St. Vincent, still Team Dominica ball. Team Dominica. Looking for the crossing, and the crossing is good, and should have been a goal. Maybe. Strike no good, as it deflects out of bounds on Team St. Vincent. But the equality that is spoken of is the fact that everyone can have passion, everyone can have determination, everyone can have drive, everyone can have those intangibles. And that's what I express to a lot of people that I meet. It doesn't take any talent to be passionate. It doesn't take any talent to be determined. It doesn't take any talent to be dedicated. It doesn't take any talent to be focused. Those are intangibles that we all have. a measure of, and we can increase. Cross in, corner in, and offside. He is offside. It'll be Tim St. Vincent's ball. Those are the intangibles that everyone can have regardless of your skin color, regardless of your height, regardless of your sex in terms of male, female, regardless of who you are. You can be focused, you can be passionate, you can be dedicated, you can be determined. And with those you could. And Tim St. Vincent looking to make a fast break. Unable to keep it. Never mind, Tim St. Vincent's ball again. And the cross in, no one there. Flicked away by Team Dominica. Still Tim St. Vincent's ball, still. And that is a dangerous area. It is. He will get a card as that was a late play on the ball, That is a dangerous area to make such a tackle. It is. And it will be a free kick for Tim St. Vincent right on top the 40-yard box, just a few meters away from it. Let us see what Tim St. Vincent will produce with such an opportunity. Player setting up, getting the wall set, taking a step back. He probably thinking, all right, be Ronaldo. Think Ronaldo. Get this kick in like Ronaldo. No, I'm kidding. That's probably not what he's thinking right now. He's probably just thinking, score this ball. And strike in. Straight to the keeper. Straight to the keeper. Easy cheesy. He say, I got this one. And a passing. And the keeper comes in to save it. And this keeper has been active for Team Dominica today. He's been rather active, very active. Very active. As we have Team Dominica, some nice plays there. Pass, good. And we have a tug on the jersey. Certainly that would be a foul. You can't be pulling, and fix up your pants whilst you're at it. You can't be pulling players' jerseys and expect that to pass. Absolutely not. Cross in. No good. It was too far. I believe the wind helped that one sail further than it should have gone. If there was no wind, it probably would have been a perfect pass to him. All right, Team Dominica will be looking to attack now, as they've been attacked by St. Vincent a lot. Unable to get it through. Team St. Vincent will counter. Team Vincent, still Team Vincent ball. Cross in, lovely cross in, as the keeper is able to save it. And the crowd is coming alive now. The crowd is certainly coming alive, as we have had some attempts at goal. Unfruitful so far, but attempts nevertheless. Team Dominica. And we have a pass on the wing, no good. Keeper will clean it up. Thank you very much. Haven't seen this ball in a minute. Well, more than a minute actually. Haven't seen this ball in a while. So, like I was saying, it doesn't matter how much natural talent or natural capabilities or abilities you may have been born with, but the intangibles, focus, dedication, determination, passion, those can grow exponentially. Patience, all those can grow exponentially once you put yourself in a position and situation, the mindset to allow them to grow. And I'm sure success will follow. As Tim St. Vincent in the cross, who is there? No one is in there. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, I believe 7 Dominican defenders in there, and not even 2 St. Vincent players. Exactly how are we going to score goals with those type of equations, Team St. Vincent? I do not know. Please let me know what equation you guys are using so I could express to the viewers, because right now I am not understanding the logic. going to be Team Dominica's ball.
Let's go, DA!
As it will be Team DA's ball, and we have a query, and a card is given. And he's asking the referee, why am I getting a card? He's like, me? You sure it's me you want to give this card? Number 10 just received the card. And that is one of the softest cards I have seen, as I have no idea where he got the card. I mean, I was watching the game. I probably got sidetracked for a little bit because I noticed Team Grenada is warming up down in the corner. It's going to be Team Grenada versus St. Lucia soon. And yeah, he just got a card. Team Dominica looking to make the charge. Team Dominica, probably he switched sides. He went to the midfield instead. And Team Dominica's ball still trying to find a way in. Not going to happen. Slide tackle. It is Team St. Vincent ball. Yeah, it was a slide tackle by Team Dominica, so obviously it will be Team St. Vincent ball. He had last touch. Vinci pass it. All Vinci right now, all Vinci. And yep, the keeper will clean that one up. He'll say he'll go no further. No need for it to go any further. I will take this one. Okay, we have, okay, what you do with this one? This should be, come on, what is this? And off the post! Off the post as the keeper is able to stop the second attempt. Oh my goodness, Dominica. They have chance. Zotni Shas, that was off the post. That was well done by the St. Vincent. Oh, and that is off the referee. That's well done by the St. Vincent player to get control of the ball, compose himself. That one just, that was good actually. But St. Vincent come up with it. That was well good by him to control the ball and get that strike, but it was off the post. Second attempt, no good as the keeper was already in position to stop it. But great awareness by the keeper to see as we have, comes up to nothing. Great awareness by the keeper though, to know that he had to stop that block. That is the second ball off the post against Team Dominica. I believe every player from Team Dominica team should go buy a lottery ticket, man. Just go buy a lottery ticket. You never know what could happen. With the amount of luck you guys have had so far, might as well win the lottery. Speaking of lottery, the games are... And strong tackle there by Team St. Vincent. And number 17, okay, we have coming alive. Who is he going to cross it to? There's no one. Okay, there's one man to cross to, and that cross sails wide. No good. Speaking of lottery, Winlot are a sponsor of the 2018 Windward Island School Games. Making these, and just taken away from the keeper, out of bounds. So thanks to them to making the games, a possibility and a reality for many young athletes throughout the Windward Island. As we have a player from Dominica down, he is clutching his hamstring. Believe it may be a cramp, as you could see him punching it just a little bit, trying to massage it. Today is an extremely hot day. The only thing saving these players from being in an oven is the constant sea breeze that we have right now. Constant cross breeze. The players will take this chance to get a drink of water just to refresh a little bit. And we have another game to go. This one also will be a really hot one Literally, literally hot. I mean, the game also will be hot as to the level of play since we have Team St. Lucia going against Team Grenada. But in general, it's going to be a hot one as we have the physio jogging over to him. And he is up. He is now up. He will wobble onto the side to receive some treatment. He's going to receive some treatment. Oh, that's another player receiving treatment on his left ankle. He's like, hey, whilst you're here, just give me some spray. I need some also. I forgot. Team Dominica will play with 10 men for now, as number 3 is on the sideline receiving some treatment on his right hamstring. Hopefully it's maybe just a simple cramp. Nothing too major to worry about, as he loses the dribble on that and Team St. Vincent takes control of the ball. And he's holding on to his jersey. Quick play there by Team St. Vincent. Guys need to stop holding on to jerseys, as this one heads to the keeper and he has full control of it. Oh, he just momentarily lost control of it, but luckily one of his players were there to clean it up. Cross intercepted by Team St. Vincent. And coming down. Who's there for the cross? He's looking for. And out of play. Team Dominica as well. You get the sense that the players are kind of drained right now, as majority of them just walking around sluggishly. They must be thinking to themselves, when is this game going to end? I'm ready to hit the showers, head back to the hotel, or just watch another game. Cross, kick in, Team Dominica. Team Dominica, unable to advance, and calling that foul on Team St. Vincent. Cross into the keeper. The keeper it was, as none of his teammates was able to get that one. Nobody was there for that pass, as he will let it run out so Team St. Vincent could get control. The throw in, intercepted by Team Dominica. Team Dominica looking to make a run. And that run stopped. And we have number 17, offside, of course, offside. No need to continue, just let it go. Team Dominica will get it. Long ball in, headed out by Team St. Vincent. Again, the score is 0-0. If you're just tuning in, this is the second half of the encounter between St. Vincent and Dominica at the 2018 Windward Island School Games. We have just about a few minutes left in this, the second half. Scoreless encounter so far. And I believe he made some contact with the Dominican player, as he's a little bit shaken up. He's all right now. He's walking it off. Throw in, headed up. Team Dominica. Oh, he was about to attempt a bicycle kick, I believe, but stopped by the St. Vincent player. Team Dominica have a little pass and go going on, and we have a kick up. And okay, this one. Oh, this one is dangerous, as the keeper was out and he clashed his knee against the St. Vincent player, and he is down. The Referee haven't seen it. Well, now we've seen it. He's clutching his right knee, holding on in pain and agony. We will have the physio out for Team Dominica. We saw it. That was certainly a hard hit against the St. Vincent player. He's down. He's holding his head. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. So again, Team Dominica is looking for their first win as they drew against Team St. Lucia and lost against Team Grenada. Team St. Vincent is looking for the second win as they beat Team St. Lucia and lost against Team Grenada. So Team Grenada coming into the game against St. Lucia are as of now, in first place since they have 2 wins. If St. Vincent is able to pull off a victory, however, they will be tied with Team Grenada, and Team Grenada will have to defeat Team St. Lucia in order to take the football aspect of the 2018 games. And he's up, he's good, he's up. So Team St. Vincent certainly cannot afford a draw here, as this will make their chances of winning 0. So Team St. Vincent absolutely needs a win. Team Dominica, they need a win also to get on the scorecard, on a scoreboard rather. Well, they do have 1 point from the draw, but they would like a win also. Ooh, slide attack, no good. Team Dominica ball. Team Dominica will look to advance here. Throw in a little bit too much. That has been the cry for Team Dominica this game so far. A little bit too much. Little more drums, like Bob Marley would say. But too much on majority of the touches, as this one, will he get it? Able to cross straight to the keeper. Team Dominica will look to take this one up. And again, the cross, too much. Number 7 unable to get to it. Good control by Team St. Vincent, able to find his teammate. Looking up, Team St. Vincent advancing nicely as they have a cross in, and the keeper will get that one. Straight to the keeper. The keeper for Team Dominica certainly have been very active in this game with a few saves. DA. What does he have? And he is stopped by Team St. Vincent, surrounded by 2 or 3 defenders as he tries the attempted slide to get control of the ball, unable to. And St. Vincent is already quickly on the way. Number 7 will look to cross in as number 17 is behind 3 defenders, unable to cross in. Team St. Vincent will have a corner kick. Team St. Vincent. Kick in low and nothing. I believe Team St. Vincent is crying a handball. Referee say no, there's nothing there. Play on. Team St. Vincent was able to regain the volleyball title, male volleyball title that is, in the 2018 Windward Games. If you have been following so far, you would have known that track was taken by Grenada. and St. Lucia actually took the netball title. As that is it, that is the conclusion of the game. A soft end to this game between St. Vincent and Dominica, as we have a 0-0 draw, 0-0 draw. Basketball man was taken by Grenada. Just to state the sports win so far. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. This was the end of Dominica versus St. Vincent. 0-0 the score. Stay tuned for more.